Emotional clarity. Feeling without attachment. Hey, just take a moment with me. Breathe in deeply and let it go. I know life feels loud right now. One moment you're excited, the next you're anxious. Some days, your emotions feel too heavy to carry. Other days, you're just numb, like you're going through the motions, hoping something will change. You scroll through endless feeds, comparing your life to others, trying to keep up, but inside, it still feels like something's missing, or maybe just too much. I get it. It's confusing, it's exhausting, and most of all, it's real. So right now, I just want you to be here. Not fixing, not figuring it all out, not fighting your feelings. Just here, right now, as you are. Let this be a space where you don't need to perform, pretend, or push anything away. You're safe, you're enough, and you're not alone. Section 2. The emotional storm. Why you feel so much all the time. Have you ever felt like your emotions are just too much? Like you're being pulled in 100 directions all at once? One moment you're fine. The next, something small happens, and suddenly you're overwhelmed, anxious, irritated, sad, or just numb. It's not because you're weak. It's because you care. You feel deeply. You're sensitive to the world around you, and to the world within you. But here's the thing no one teaches us. Feeling everything is not the same as understanding what you feel. You see, emotions are like weather patterns. They roll in, they shift, and they pass. But when you don't have clarity, when you can't name what's happening inside, you mistake every cloud for a storm. You cling to every drop of rain as if it will drown you. And that's how emotional attachment begins. You start believing every thought. You start identifying with every feeling. You begin to think, this anxiety is me. This sadness defines me. This anger is who I am. But let me tell you, you are not your emotions. You are the one who observes them. You are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather. Pema. When you start to see emotions for what they are, passing experiences, you begin to get space. You start responding. Instead of reacting, you stop drowning in the wave, and instead, you learn how to float. And that is where clarity begins. What is emotional clarity? Emotional clarity means truly understanding what you're feeling, without confusion or judgment. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see everything clearly. When emotions come up, instead of being overwhelmed or swept away, you can recognize them, name them, and see them for what they are. Think of your emotions as messages from your inner self. They tell you what matters, what needs attention, or what boundaries to set. But without clarity, these messages get tangled, and we might react without understanding. Emotional clarity doesn't mean suppressing feelings or pretending everything is fine. It means feeling fully, sadness, anger, joy, or fear, but with a sense of calm awareness. You accept your emotions, and you allow them to be there, without letting them control your thoughts or actions. As the philosopher Seneca said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Emotional clarity is the first step to becoming that master. To experience your emotions deeply but freely, without attachment. When you practice emotional clarity, you create space to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. You gain the power to choose your path, even in the midst of strong feelings. Why is emotional clarity important? Emotional clarity is important because it helps us live with intention and peace. When we clearly understand what we feel, we can make better choices, whether in our relationships, work, or how we take care of ourselves. Without emotional clarity, feelings become confusing clouds that can lead to stress, anxiety, or unhealthy reactions. We might misinterpret situations, lash out, or shut down. But with clarity, emotions become guides instead of obstacles. Think about a time when you felt overwhelmed by emotions, maybe anger or sadness, that seemed too big to handle. When you develop emotional clarity, you learn to face those emotions directly and calmly. This doesn't mean they disappear. Rather, you gain control over how they influence you. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 4 verse 7, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding." Emotional clarity is part of that understanding, a wisdom about our inner life that leads to freedom and maturity. In daily life, emotional clarity can improve communication, deepen empathy, and help you respond rather than react. It builds resilience, making it easier to navigate challenges and uncertainty with grace. How to cultivate emotional clarity? Cultivating emotional clarity is a practice, a journey of patience and kindness toward yourself. It begins with simple awareness, paying attention to what you feel, moment by moment, without rushing to judge or fix it. Start by naming your emotions. Are you feeling anxious, joyful, frustrated, or calm? Just putting a word to your feelings creates distance, helping you see them more clearly. Next, try to understand the why behind your emotions. What triggered this feeling? Is it connected to a past experience, a current challenge, or an unmet need? This curiosity helps you discover the story beneath the surface. Mindfulness and journaling are powerful tools here. Taking quiet moments to breathe deeply, observe your feelings, or write them down can open the door to deeper clarity. Remember, it's okay to feel all your emotions. Each one carries valuable information. The goal isn't to eliminate difficult feelings, but to accept them without attachment, like watching waves come and go on the ocean. As the Apostle Paul wrote in Romans 12 verse 2, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Emotional clarity helps renew your inner world, transforming confusion into peace. Common challenges in achieving emotional clarity. While emotional clarity is powerful, it's not always easy to achieve. Many of us face common challenges on this journey. One challenge is overwhelm, when emotions feel too intense or confusing, making it hard to step back and observe them. In these moments, it helps to pause, breathe, and remind yourself that feelings, no matter how strong, are temporary. Another challenge is fear of facing difficult emotions. Sometimes, we avoid feelings like sadness, anger, or shame because they feel uncomfortable or painful. But emotional clarity requires courage, the willingness to meet all emotions honestly and gently. We also face the challenge of judgment, either judging ourselves harshly for feeling a certain way or judging our emotions as good or bad. Emotional clarity grows when we let go of judgment and accept our feelings as they are, without labels. Lastly, habitual patterns. Our automatic reactions formed over years can keep us stuck. Breaking these patterns takes consistent practice and self-compassion. Remember, these challenges are normal. The path to emotional clarity is a process, not a destination. Every step, even the difficult ones, brings you closer to deeper understanding and freedom. Emotional clarity and detachment. Feeling without attachment. Emotional clarity naturally leads us to a place of detachment, not in the sense of shutting down or being cold, but in feeling without attachment. Attachment means holding on tightly to emotions, identities, or outcomes. When we're attached, our emotions can control us, leading to stress, anxiety, or reactive behavior. Detachment is about creating a healthy space between you and your emotions. It's like watching clouds pass by in the sky. You see them clearly, but you don't cling to them. This doesn't mean you stop caring or feeling deeply. Rather, you allow emotions to flow through you without being swept away. In the words of the ancient teacher Buddha, you only lose what you cling to. When we practice emotional clarity with detachment, we gain freedom. The freedom to feel fully and yet remain centered and peaceful. This balance helps us respond with wisdom instead of reacting impulsively. It brings emotional resilience, allowing us to face life's ups and downs with calm and grace. Practical tips for maintaining emotional clarity daily. Maintaining emotional clarity is an ongoing practice you can nurture every day with simple, practical habits. First, check in with yourself regularly. Pause throughout your day to ask, what am I feeling right now? Naming your emotions keeps you connected and aware. Second, practice mindful breathing. Even just a few deep breaths can help you step back from intense feelings and find calm. Third, journal your emotions. Writing helps you explore your inner world and uncover patterns or triggers you might not notice otherwise. Fourth, set healthy boundaries. Protect your energy by recognizing when to say no and by surrounding yourself with supportive people. Fifth, practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself when emotions feel messy or overwhelming. Remember, emotional clarity grows through patience, not perfection. As Psalm 46 verse 10 invites us, be still and know that I am God. In stillness, emotional clarity can emerge naturally, guiding you through life's moments with grace and wisdom. Closing reflection and invitation. As we come to the close of this journey into emotional clarity, take a moment to reflect. Remember, emotional clarity is not a destination but a lifelong practice, one that invites patience, kindness, and courage. You have the power to observe your emotions without being overwhelmed, to feel deeply without losing yourself. This clarity opens the door to greater peace, freedom, and authentic living. I invite you to carry this practice with you, gently weaving it into your daily life. When emotions arise, greet them with curiosity and compassion. Allow yourself to experience them fully, yet with a calm center. In the words of the psalmist, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. You are never alone in this journey. Thank you for being here, for giving yourself this gift of awareness. May emotional clarity bring you strength and serenity every day. If you found this video helpful on your journey to emotional clarity, please give it a thumbs up. It really encourages me to create more content like this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future videos that nurture your mind, heart, and soul. Thank you for being part of this community. Let's grow together in peace and understanding.